What's good? What's good, everybody? Man, it's been a minute. It's been a hot minute, and I was gonna let you know, boy, been going through it. Your man's been going through it, but it's only part of the plan. What kind of plan? The master plan. New area, new way of thinking, new beginnings. You know what I'm saying? See, sometimes change affects a person positively, and sometimes change affects a person negatively. I'm in the middle. One part I don't like on how impromptu the change happened, but the other part of me is saying I like how the change happened because it's on to new beginnings. So at the end of the day, take the good with the bad, take the bitter with the sweet, keep on moving. This your man's Hurricane telling you what it do with a fuck the government podcast. God, I wish I had a guitar. But anyway, since Susan stepped down, we gotta say, Neon, come out and play. hmm Yep, yep. I gotta talk about some shit, and you already know what it is. Everybody leave a fuck the government in the comments. And if y'all want to know why I say fuck the government, it's only because they're killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease. How's they killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease? Explain to me, Hurricane. Well, look, there's fluoride in your water. Look it up. GMOs in your food. Look it up. A whole bunch of crazy chemicals like mercury and those chemtrails that's flying above your head. Look it up. And we got the CDC creating viruses that's killing millions of fucking people. Look it up. Those four things right there should make you say, fuck the government, let's start a revolution. V for vendetta. Vendetta! Vendetta! But today we're gonna get off into some topics. I wish I had my, my freaking tablet, but it's done for because I read my articles off of that. You know. But nigger rigging Wi-Fi's and shit. Try to download some content so I can share it to y'all. So I just take a little bit of notes, shoot from the hip. You know what I'm saying? Bang, 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 bang. But anyway, this the fuck the government podcast. Let's get it. Freedom of speech. I got a song called Freedom of Speech. Check out my playlist, the Flood in the System album, the Flood in the System, where I got a song called Freedom of Speech, where I say freedom of speech is dead. And right now, they're really cracking down on truth. I'm talking about this 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 crazy ass war of people saying truth against people's feelings. It's facts over feelings over here. We shattered paradigms over here. Ain't no mercy in this dojo over here. So people are getting deplatformed, blocked, deleted, demonetized, and striked for calling a woman and calling a man. See, people can live in their heads all day, but the reality is clear. You are a woman, man. And they keep on talking about Pride Month. Do you know pride is a seven deadly sin? For y'all Christians out there that's condoning this bullshit. Y'all sure already know pride is a seven deadly sin. But to me, a spiritualist, and to all my shamans out there, pride is a seven deadly emotion. All right. Pride is a seven deadly emotion. And pride comes before the fall. That's what they say. So good luck in your pride adventures. Because at the end of the day, why is we representing this and these people fucks with your children? This is something not to represent. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. We gotta do what we want. They used to have some shit back in the day. They used to be like, "We're here, we're queer, get used to it." Nigga, we was used to it. We ain't give a fuck. We let y'all do what the fuck y'all do. But now you fucking with kids. Oh yes, we about to get up out of our seats and probably take the seat, beat you with it. But it's facts over feelings over here. And let's get ready to talk about this YouTube exodus. You know I talked about the YouTube exodus before. You know I talked about it before. They're turning this platform into a whole bunch of soft people. And not only that, they are making people shut the fuck up. You can't say what you want. Let me be careful. Fuck that. Why you think I got the shit called Fuck the Government Podcast? Shout out to Low Key T because I didn't have a name for the Fuck the Government Podcast. You said, you know what, you should make a Fuck the Government Podcast. I was like, you know what, all right, I will. But I didn't have a name for it, so I called it the Fuck the Government Podcast. But this is a revolutionary platform. Yeah, we talk about conspiracies. Yeah, we talk about the spiritual and the esoteric and the Gnostic. But this is a revolutionary channel. This is for the brothers that's ready to load up and take down the fucking government. None of the kumbaya shit. Nobody kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Everybody hold hands and let's pray we get through this. There, there's shit going on right now where it's pushing y'all backs against the wall. Maybe y'all don't see it because it's not happening to you, but I see it happening. And some of you probably don't even see that it's happening to you because you don't see us as a collective, you know, going back. Basically, just to say, dog, like this is our land. And these motherfuckers are really fucking it up. And we need to take the shit back. This some good weed. But the YouTube exodus is like this. It's gonna get to a point where we're gonna have to probably go to Rumble, BitChute, Locals, Odyssey, or just start throwing shit on Patreon. Real shit. But facts over feelings is the message. Real shit. But when it comes to this free speech talk and everybody being the platform, it's like, look, we got to say what the fuck we want. This is freedom of fucking speech. All right. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This is the Fuck the Government podcast. Leave your fuck the government in the motherfucking comments and give me a reason why you say fuck the government. Because I could give you the 4 reasons. They're killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. It's time for us to take this motherfucking land back. Fuck that kumbaya shit. I got nothing against people that's trying to make a peaceful solution, revolution. You know, to me, it's the only way. Because I don't care what nobody say. While y'all doing y'all thing at peace, you're gonna need somebody to protect that peace. You know what I'm saying? It's like people still got a little bit of fear left in them. It's time to get rid of that. You know, facts over feelings. The enemy is killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease, through the media. But facts over feelings. Man, you are a man. Woman, you are a woman. Or fuck it, let's do what the Christians used to say. God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Also real shit. Nigga, Pride. Pride Festival, huh? Pride Month, huh? This is fucking crazy. Let me tell you something. I don't do fake months or fake days. So I don't really give a fuck about any fucking holiday. But when it comes to pride, you gotta understand if you're a Christian, you know pride is a seven deadly sin, right? And like if you're outside of that, pride is a seven deadly emotion. So be careful when you say pride. You know, take pride in taking care of your family. Take pride in your race. Take pride in your ability to get shit done. You know what I'm saying? Like there's small levels of pride that you need, but it's like this type of pride is not the pride that a nigga needs. Because at the end of the day, this is a form of population control. Neil, come on and play. Fuck you, Neil. Anyway, let's look at the direction of the world. The government is deleting people left and right by the millions. The government, our government, and governments around the world. China is about to throw out a new scamdemic, allegedly. But I think this time shit might be real, real this time. You know what I'm saying? Because now they got the right genome, they got the right pathogen to fuck motherfuckers up. Nigga, they blew up the Georgia Guidestones to get rid of the evidence of them killing us. Nigga, that's what I think, nigga. That's my thoughts on that. Because because like usually a nigga be happy that a nigga blew up the Georgia Guidestones. You know what I'm saying? Because I was for a minute until I thought about it. Like, nigga, they getting rid of evidence. Nigga, that's getting rid of evidence of saying we about to kill millions of people to to maintain control of a certain number of population. Come on now. The only solution is revolution. Destroy your governments now. Let's get it. They're killing us through biochemical warfare, man. Biochemical and psychological. Most motherfuckers knew that the government made this shit up. But as soon as they took away your NFL, oh my God, it's real. And then Cardi B, bitch ass, get online. Coronavirus. The shit is real. Bullshit. We got Boston University making motherfucking biochemical weapons in their labs. Go look this shit up. I'm not lying to you. Nigga, this the Fuck the Government podcast. Yeah, Boston University. Boston University. And then let me tell you something else. I was watching some type of news coverage where they were showing some type of hearing where this lady was talking to some dude. I forgot the names. I'm shooting from the hip. I only took some quick notes. But the lady asked the question, was like, the vaccine is not FDA approved, right? It was like, correct, it's not approved and shit. It was like, all right, we're not living in a pandemic, right? It was like, correct, we're not living in a pandemic and all that shit. And she was like, well, there's still mandates, right? It was like, yes. So you got to ask the question, why? If none of the shit is FDA approved, there's no scamdemic. Why y'all still pushing mandates? Why y'all still pushing commercials? Why y'all still fucking people up? Oh, because we already got the sheep on lock. Once the sheep follow the government and follow religion, they're going to keep on following government and religion because we use religion to get you to follow the government. Mind you, like it was the church to help get more black people on it, but you ain't hear that from me. But you ain't hear that from me. It was some black people. Oh my God, this is the mark of the beast. I was like, shit, this lie is gonna save them. All right, keep believing in Jesus, because that's gonna save you from taking this shit. But then the fucking pastors goes in that bitch and talks some science and science mixed with God and shit, and then play on people's emotions to get black people to take it. That's what the fuck happened. And people was having church in their fucking parking lots. That's what I've seen. Shit was fucking crazy. But then they come out and say, oh yeah, the demands didn't work. The shit ain't work. The shit came out that the shit was funded. Shit was made in the lab. The shit came out. All the shit that I was being blocked, deleted, and demonetized for came the fuck out. And I said it. It's like y'all waiting on the powers that were to say it. But if I say it, they got to shut me up quick. But let's see what happens to this. See if I get a second strike back, you know. Well, look, the government made the virus to kill millions of people. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. The government did it. And it seems that the powers that were didn't send out no notifications, but it's all good because they're going to see this eventually. And I'm going to send it to everybody once I'm finished. But this the Fuck the Government podcast. Now, look, next we're going to talk about the Cloward and Piven strategy. If y'all don't know what the Cloward and Piven strategy is, I want you to look it up and read about it and get your own interpretation on it and start studying more. But to wrap the Cloward and Piven strategy up in one big bow, the Cloward and Piven strategy is to keep up racial tension so they can implement more laws and regulations and to really get black people fucked up and arrested or killed because people are fucking tired of this bullshit. Like we just had a recent incident of a white lady shooting a black lady, like through the door, all because kids was playing. We're gonna call that for what it is. This is pure fucking evil. You know what I'm saying? You just shot a bitch with no reason because the kids was playing, or maybe you just shot a bitch with no reason because you didn't like the bitch because I heard that like they was feuding for a minute. So y'all call them Karens or whatever. I don't give a fuck if they block, delete, demonetize me, nigga. I'm not doing this for likes and views. I just want to get this motherfucking news out there and just spit my revolutionary truth. It's time to take these motherfuckers out. Fuck the bullshit. And I'm implementing a lot of plans and strategies right now as we speak. And I'm gonna float that shit across this country. Real shit. The revolution starts now. Well, that shit been started, but Y'all must understand who your enemy is, and y'all can't be blinded by that turn the other cheek shit, and y'all can't be blinded by, oh fuck it, I'm gonna just ignore it, and y'all can't be on that motherfucking putting your heads in the sand. It's like, just because it's not happened to you doesn't mean it won't make it to your doorstep eventually. These motherfuckers are out here hunting. You understand me? They're out here hunting. And they don't give a fuck if you have children, and they don't give a fuck if they kill your children. So I don't play. They're taking our children on the murderous way, and they're using the drag queens to take them down psychologically. We need to stop both ends of this and cut this shit from the root. And the root comes from the motherfucking government or the motherfuckers above them, whoever you wants to call them. The only solution is revolution, and we got to take those motherfuckers out now. And this will show that we still have masculinity because we are really got our backs pushed against the wall here. Like, I understand the manosphere out there, but like, it's time to stop talking and pick up a weapon. We could argue later because to me, the gender war ain't shit. Because like, once the motherfucking shit hits the fan, the lady is gonna be either at home protecting the child, or she gonna be by my side with the blammer. See, you gotta motherfucking think about the future. Fuck all this. Fuck all this debate and shit. We need to motherfucking grab those freedom tools and start motherfucking getting ready for war. Fuck the bullshit. This is a Fuck the Government podcast. I'm your man's Hurricane. Let's get it. Let's get it. The fucking price of living is up. The price of food is up. Gas is up. How many niggas out there voted for Biden? I want you to ask those people that voted how you feel. If they say they feel good about Biden still, then that means they either not paying attention to what's going on, or they're comfortable with the SSR, SSD check they're getting. Or they're comfortable with working at the plantation that give them a good old fashioned paycheck every fucking day. But when it comes to politics, people that love politics, they kind of be into it. You got to ask them, how do you feel that Biden's in office and he fucked everything up? What's good, Bronze? Bronze in the building. Shouts out to Bronze. This is a Fuck the Government podcast. You already know what it is. I just got done talking about the government just killing millions of people, and they're really stomping down on motherfuckers with the truth. And now they're trying to get rid of niggas of just calling shit for what it is. Basically, facts over feelings. And they want us to care about feelings, but we don't care about your feelings if you're fucking with our children. Nigga, simple as that. Like, nigga, because we ain't give a fuck about your lifestyle. We ain't care. The Elemental P Club, we did not care about your lifestyle. Y'all niggas practically ran Hollywood. Y'all talking about y'all had no representation when 90% of Hollywood is already fruitcakes. I don't get that. No, the thing about it is, we're going back to Obama in 08, when only thing the Elemental P Club wanted was gay marriage. And then you fast forward, now these motherfuckers want to be in movies, video games, TV shows, best-selling novels, comic books, parades, and your fucking schools messing with your children. So, after all the bullshit I said, the only thing that made us get up out our seats is them fucking with our children. So, yeah, fuck your lifestyle, nigga. Because we don't condone you in front of our kids. Nigga, facts over feelings. So since we can't say whatever they're trying to threaten us not to say, we're just gonna call them Medias, to the point where Tyler Perry comes out and be like, oh damn. I'm sorry, Tyler Perry, But the Elemental P Club forced us to change up, and YouTube forced us to change up. So what else can we do but call a motherfucker a Medea? Hello. Pause. Man, this is the part of the government podcast. Me, man, so I can't tell you what to do. Man, now, and then I started talking about the direction of the world, what the government is doing to us, and and what through biochemical and through psychological warfare. Now we go on to something that's really personal, something that really hits my heart, something that like I'm talking about. It really hurts. Well, it hurted when I saw it the first time. Now, like that I'm over that, I can kind of get through it without being sad and angry at the same goddamn time. But it's that Joe Biden crack pipe shit. What up, dog? The missing. Yeah, I know. Been a long time. Been a long time. I should have left you too. But yeah, man, I'm good. I'm cool. Like dealing with this duality. But yeah. Um, what I was talking about in the earlier segment, the missing. I was talking about like how they trying to crack down on free speech, and then I was talking about the YouTube exodus. Then I was talking about like the direction of the world, what the government is doing to us, and then I talked about the Cloward and Pittman strategy, how they trying to keep up racial tension and divide, like with this last case of the white woman shooting the black woman and shit, you know. And then they hauled her out. I guess that shit looked like you like motherfuckers like set up the camera. Those like, all right, walk her out. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, that shit looked kind of scripted. You know what I'm saying? Because like this just like a random ass motherfucking case, and like they got it like a fucking movie and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just it's kind of weird. Like not saying the case that didn't happen. I'm just saying like the way they got it all framed up, it's like a movie. It's like they're trying to push the racial tension type shit, you know. But like, but we all know what it is. I told people to look at the Cloud and the Piven strategy because like they've been talking about this since the 60s. Keep up the racial tension. And like what I think what's happened on the spiritual level, I think it's legit just nothing but motherfucking like energy harvesting. Keep up the racial tension, keep everybody depressed, angry, stressed out. You know what I'm saying? You know, this form of energy harvesting to me. Maybe it's just me. I'm not really sure. Yeah, like if it's on TV or the news, or if it's probably yeah, but like this shit, there's a backstory behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like these neighbors had like feuds. It was like seeing like kids playing and shit. And here's why I say that like it could possibly be real, because me and my friends been through it when we was young. And my great grandma had to get up off her seat and cuss the chick out. You know, crazy story. Crazy story. We was in the projects and everything. How to get dialectic. I don't know what that means, but it sounds crazy. Is that Hegelian dialectic? Unless you were trying to call a bitch diabetic. Speaking of diabetic, there's a lot of shit that's causing a lot of diabetes and shit. Like this is why I was trying to say, for the government, could it kill us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease. You know what I'm saying? I don't really got to get off into the other shit they're trying to kill us with because that main foe right there should make a nigga be like, all right, fuck these motherfuckers, kill them all. But now I'm about to talk about the Joe Biden crack pipe shit. Now, y'all remember when Joe Biden came out, the crack pipes, and they was trying to say, he ain't coming up with no crack pipes, he ain't coming up with no crack pipes. And then they showed the motherfucking script of what was going to be with the shit. So they ain't call it a crack pipe. They called it some shit like a pusher or some shit. I'm like, nigga, this is a fucking crack pipe. And needles and shit. So I was like, what the fuck? Now, I was there for a minute and then I had to get over that shit because my backstory involves this type of shit. You know, mother, mother on that shit. I see why my daddy wasn't around. Nigga probably found out like, did you do that shit? Oh, yep, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame him. Like if I see him, I don't blame him. I'm gonna see him twice in my lifetime. Only see a nigga twice in my lifetime. Yeah, problem, reaction, solution. hmm But I ain't talk about it for a minute, right? But it pops up again just recently. There is a black guy at a vending machine with like three white people with suits. And it's crazy how they use the black guy. I'm like, oh, y'all niggas some hoes for that one. Even if they use a white guy, it'll still be bogus because you got the fucking crack pipe machine. Nigga, what the fuck? So after the black guy gets the shit out the vending machine, they start clapping behind him. Niggas start clapping the shit like, yay! And they show us the shit that's in it and all this shit. I'm like, what in the fuck? So it kind of triggered the shit again. And I had to go back and motherfucker reflect and be like, this motherfucker is not only killing us, but they keeping the ones that still stuck. Real shit. Like I thought crack was obsolete, but no, crack still exists. But they got the needles for the motherfucking meth shooting. I mean the dog food shooting. Niggas is wilding, bro. Though the shit make me mad because we need soldiers, and can't nobody fight if they high as fuck. Can't nobody fight if they motherfucking stupid, overweight, bigger than Lizzo. Can't nobody fight if they caught up in smoking, drinking, fucking around in money, drugs, and materialism. And ain't nobody gonna fight, just like strictly out of just like full-fledged fear. I am one of a small handful of revolutionaries left, but I need soldiers. Nigga, I need soldiers. Problem, reaction, solution. Yes, exactly. It's that's the whole game plan. Ain't talking about making another scamdemic, but this Joe Biden crack pipe shit is a motherfucker. Right? Like real shit, dog. Because it's like even for the people that get off of that shit, they will still have those tendencies. You know what I'm saying? And I see that shit in most addicts, including my mom's. Even though she's off of that shit, it's certain actions and like certain ways and questions be crackheadish. For example, you know how motherfucker give you a motherfucking sob story before they ask you for some money to buy some dope? That shit, you know? that shit. That shit irks me like a motherfucker because it's like what? It's like I'm 30. Oh, yeah. Oh, Shoot, like I still don't know what it is. Hig Hegelian dialectic. I thought that shit said Hercules. Like I'm high as hell. But yeah, now the next thing is this new constitution. They're trying to come out with some motherfucking new constitution shit. And that shit, I was like, wait a minute. And they're trying to like implement some shit with a global pandemic treaty. Everybody already getting ready to sign. It's like they're about to sign us to this sign this into some shit next year. It's a addiction, I think since 2020 situation addiction along with mental health. Oh yeah, hell yeah, it's an all-time high. That's why they put niggas in the motherfucking house all day. What else could a motherfucker do? That's it's like if you had a job, you was working. If you wasn't, you was probably working from home. But if you ain't had nothing to do, you was either just getting high all day or eating all day or fucking all day. What else can you do? Shit, dog. They turned your home into a prison, and like that's the crazy shit. And like this what lets me know that the Matrix is fucking real because the prison is really in the mind. Like niggas was actually fucking trapped and didn't even see that like there was a trap. Like nigga, they turned your home into a prison, and they told you if you tell the truth, you're gonna need to be fact checked. Fact checkers all over the goddamn place. Oh yeah, and it came out that these so-called fact checkers was paid billions of dollars to do this. You know, it was like they knew it was gonna be backlash when this shit popped out. They knew it. So they was like, all right, we about to mother how much was it? I think 300 million. 300 million to the media and to the social media to motherfucking block people like us. But I was said free. That's right. We all gotta be free. Yo, dog, man, nigga, we was in complete isolation. Now, the cool thing about that was on my end, I was like, shit, nigga, I'm a introvert anyway, and plus I'm in a peace of mind and meditation anyway. So this shit was pretty cool. I was like, shit, nigga, I got peace of mind. But I was watching other people go fucking crazy. I'm like, why? I'm like, why are y'all tripping? Motherfuckers was already complaining about work. They as soon as they don't work, now they wish they work. It was like, no, nigga, you was just complaining. You live to complain? Like, I don't get it. Like, it was a lot of different shit going on. And there was a lot of family and friends falling in line with the okey doke. It was like, oh man, no, it was fucking crazy. Like it was fucking crazy. I'm talking about like people was losing friendships over like over a president being voted in, and if you took the motherfucking lethal injection or not. Shit was real. Shit was real. But what is that? Division, divide and conquer. They knew this was gonna happen. Is those who believe the government and those who don't. But I'll tell you this, y'all want some pure blood? I'm charging $50 million, and that's only gonna get you one pint, cash, non-negotiable. I'm gonna be a millionaire, nigga. Y'all want my blood, nigga? 50 mil. Fuck it, 60 mil. Cash, non-negotiable. But yeah, like what else I got? What else that did I have? I think that was it. But to go over the recap, because we're gonna wrap this up. Recap was talking about freedom of speech. All I gotta say is keep spitting your truth. You know what I'm saying? Against all odds. You gotta just say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just say fuck it, man. They going after old videos and giving me strikes on them. You know, that's some bullshit. Y'all already know that. So, like, I'm gonna keep calling them out on it. I'm gonna have to keep calling them out on it because you know that shit is bogus. So Neil, come out and play. Mr. Neil Mohan, new owner of YouTube. I just want to say fuck you and everything you stand for because you like to block, delete, demonetize people. You get rid of people's channels and you just making people be like, I need to say this, I need to say that. Like, look, I understand we gotta adapt to the new rules and regulations and whatnot, but sometimes you gotta take a stand somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna stop me from saying all my motherfucking words. You ain't nah, You're not gonna make me keep doing dances and loop de loops around shit that needs to be talked about. like like women not being man and man not being woman. It's fucking clear facts, nigga. There's only two genders. Every other gender has mental problems. Yes, I fucking said it. For real, for real. Like I don't give a fuck. And for the YouTube exodus, either either give in or find another platform. You might have to pay for it, I guess, or get the Patreon or whatever. It's like once people start leaving YouTube and like see the bullshit for what it is, like everything gonna be a whole lot better. They're gonna be like, oh look, YouTube is back to normal now. You can do whatever the hell you want. Nah, nigga. Not after you got rid of thousands of people for no fucking reason. Look, I could wake up one day and this shit can be gone. Like for real. They going back and grabbing old videos, old clips. Man, my music alone and my fuck the government podcast get me nuked off this bitch completely. So that's what I'm saying. They're playing with me too, but I'm gonna shoot back. You know, like that's how I roll. Like if this is a war on motherfucking like information, then fuck it. It's motherfucking truth over lies, facts over motherfucking feelings, loyalty over worldly, nigga, nigga, message over money. Like, nigga, simple. Because I already know what it is in this world. I already fucking know. Gotcha. The pinnacle of success on this planet is being a politician or a fucking celebrity. No matter what side of the world you go on, politician or celebrity. Nigga, fuck that. I'd rather seek wisdom, knowledge, and understanding for the rest of my life. Fuck it. I advocate for revolution against governments, dictatorships, prime ministers, whatever motherfuckers is out there that's hiding behind a so-called supremacy. I advocate for the destruction of all these evil people. You know, before creation comes destruction. You can kumbaya after we liberate. Real shit. Otherwise, you're gonna try to coexist with evil people that want you dead, and they have the power to do it through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease. We need to eradicate that so we can control the food, water, and air and get rid of the CDC because we don't need no motherfucking viruses or pathogens or whatever fucking shits that they're fucking creating and get back to our roots on a natural tip. Pause. But you know what I mean. So it's facts over feelings over here. Message over money. Loyalty over royalty. The only solution is revolution. Now, I also talk about the direction of the world, what the government is doing, and what they're planning to do. So, what are you going to do? I say, load up those freedom tools. Gangs of the world unite, set aside your differences, and become the military of your block. Do what we did when we started. I guess history is going to have to repeat itself because we got to go back to what it was all about in the beginning. It was about the community. It was about family. Stopping the motherfucking enemy from coming in our fucking territory, wreaking havoc and fucking with people. Y'all don't see it. They're killing us every fucking day. And they're putting it on the news and social media in our faces so we can see it happen. And we're doing nothing. That marching, protesting is over. Public Enemy said, fight the power. Now it's time to eradicate those fucks. Real shit. It's time for an upgrade. This is why my music advocates revolution. So, what else we talked about? We talked about the cloud and pivot strategy. I want y'all to look up the cloud and pivot strategy. To wrap it all up, they just want to keep up racial tension. I think they want to start a race war, but motherfuckers are too stupid and too afraid to even know who to hit first. They rather hit a nigga like me for telling the truth. They rather hit a nigga like me because they was paid by the government to do so. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm on the list somewhere. They afraid of another motherfucker, Stokely Carmichael in this bitch, aka Kwame Ture or Ture. Let me say it right. But I need y'all to look up Kwame Ture. I got a couple videos on him. Gets less than 20 views. Just like when I talk about Professor Griffin, a psychological covert world hip hop, nigga, less than 20 fucking views. They do not want those niggas to be speaking ever. And they don't want nobody making videos about it. It's understandable. Those are the ones with the most truth. That let me know I'm the shit. I'm like, okay. But eventually, all this gonna come to an end. The revolution ain't gonna be televised. That bitch is gonna be live. Facebook live. Instagram live. We all see a picture of me out there blasting at blasting at the government. Y'all gonna be like, some motherfuckers is like, look, hurricane, but you're gonna die out there. Y'all gonna get shot up, y'all gonna do this, y'all have enough guns and all this shit. We don't give a fuck about all that. That's what people don't understand. Us revolutionaries, a real revolutionary, don't give a fuck if they have more guns than us. Did King Leonidas care when he fought all those motherfuckers? No, he didn't. No retreat, no surrender. That is Spartan law. But a revolutionary is a real true defender of the people, and they willing to put their life on the line. So y'all could down us all y'all want. Y'all could laugh at us and call us martyrs, call us whatever. But we're going to be remembered for actually standing up and fighting back against the government. Real shit. See, we got to carve our own name in history because the motherfuckers that got our history right now has lied to us all of our lives. And that's what people still don't understand because I got a degree in this, I got a degree in that. But the real knowledge is in the esoteric and in the Gnostic and in the secret societies and shit. But nah, don't let me get you started on the miseducation system. But anyway, look up the cloud and pyramid strategy. And what else I talked about? I talked about the Joe Biden and the crack pipe vending machines and all the crack pipes being passed out. Y'all can look them up. It just makes me wonder. I'm like, his son is on that shit. His son was on live fucking with that shit. Nothing happens to him. like this is crazy. Let any black guy do that shit. like a like like a cut up a crack rock tutorial type shit. This nigga getting arrested. Oh yeah, and I talked about Boston University and they labs. They're motherfucking mixing viruses together to make super viruses and shit. Nigga like trying to knock out like 80% of the goddamn population. They're like, what the fuck is up with these people? This is a biochemical weapon on our soil. This is what Resident Evil is all about. And what else I talked about? Oh yeah, and I talked about the new constitution. You can go to the WHO website and see the new 300 amendments if y'all want to read it. If y'all want to read it and go through it. And I also talk about the global pandemic treaty also. So yeah, you're gonna look for that new constitution shit at the WHO website, the World Health Organization. And I think that's it. So yeah, no, this is the Fuck the Government podcast, episode 17. I'm gonna hit y'all with another one, and I got some more shit lined up, but like trying to balance everything all out, I needed to just clear my head. So I was just playing Assassin's Creed Origins. And plus, I'm about to do a review on Assassin's Creed Origins and shit because that's that's like kind of part of the Matrix versus reality. I don't even think I did Assassin's Creed yet. So I'm gonna talk about Assassin's Creed, and I think I got maybe another movie, another couple movies. I gotta find my notes. I wrote the shit down, but I got my wrong notebook out. Like this, my other notebook with my rhymes in it. But yeah. But we went through all that. The overall message of the video is facts over feelings, people. Facts over feelings. Do not let the media tell you how to think and feel. You got hate in your heart, let it out. I hate the fucking government. I hate these fucking elemental P club niggas reading to our children. I hate this drag queen story time shit. I hate these motherfucking festivals that these parents are actually bringing kids to. It's like come on now. But yeah, facts over feelings. That's the message of the video. Fuck the government podcast. Why do I say fuck the government? I say fuck the government because they're killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease. If you don't believe me, just fluoride in your water, GMOs in your food, some crazy bullshit in the air when they fire those fucking chemtrails, and the CDC is making viruses to kill millions of motherfucking people. Yup. Leave or fuck the government in the comments. Or let me know why you say fuck the government. This is the revolutionary motherfucking fuck the government podcast, nigga. I'm out. Peace. Shouts out to everybody. The missing. We have Brian's in the building. Shouts out to everybody coming through. Probably everybody didn't get no notifications. But like it's all good. This is for the government podcast. Like they don't want nobody talking about no real shit over here. They don't want nobody talking about no real shit over here. So it is what it is. Shouts out to everybody. And here's a healthy tip for y'all. Do something healthy for you every day. You know, do something new. You know, expand your mind. You know what I'm saying? And remember, if someone try to be on that bullshit in your face talking about they a lady when you know they a man, you tell that motherfucking lady dude, you are a man.